playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grab behind the line. It's Carter. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Douglas. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Finds his man. It's Carter. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Red Raiders will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the extra point was up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Maryland. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
With the catch, it's Knight. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Past the 30. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Mustangs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Morton. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Red Raiders will send their punt team onto the field. And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking for a gap. It's Harden. Running with purpose. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And that's the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Mustangs are going to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Check. Blue 82 Monster Indy. 82 Monster Indy.
And here's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Jennings. The pass rush closing in.
threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for some space. It's Joyner. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On the play. Second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Red Raiders will have first and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And there's the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. To throw, it's Morton. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra quarter, all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Williams. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver grabs it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half. That's
caught. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Morton, bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They finish off the scoring drive.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half is going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out of the 46. Return team does an excellent job there.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick it deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. We get the second half started with the running play. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Getting set. Here's second down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Quarterback still with the football. Runs through the defender. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Chris, not quite the way they drew this one up. I think the quarterback's got to be frustrated. offensive line and the receivers weren't able to sustain their blocks to give him a little bit more room to be able to run.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try the option play here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds itself backed up inside their own 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Looking for a gap. It's Harden. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Caught over the middle, it's Carter. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's Morton. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. There's the handoff. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Back to pass. It's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. To find anybody open brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try to run it with the option.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, escapes the tackle. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Working clock with the ground game. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? It's an out route. The catch made. Finds room at the 30. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So